Hi, this is Luke from Inside Chaos, and today we're going to take a look at unboxing Canvas, the board game by Road to Infamy. So what Canvas is a 1 to 5 player game. It takes about 30 minutes, and what you're doing is you're trying to create the best artwork possible by layering these transparent cards. So what I really like about this game, as I start unboxing this for you guys, is I have a varied amount of, I guess, types of player in my group. So some of them will be the more advanced, obviously, and but the others, they tend to be more towards the gateway gamers. So this makes a very nice gateway game because it is a theme that they have done some of it, but it is not as, I guess, pretty as I would like it to be, because I'm more of a deluxe component game kind of guy, and this one with its transparent card is what truly appealed to me. So the interesting thing about this board game compared to every other board game that I've seen so far is it has a hook. There's a hook right here so that you could hang it on the wall as your game. So if people didn't know, they wouldn't know that this box, which essentially looks like a piece of art, is actually a board game. So how you open it is you open it from the top, because otherwise the pieces will fall out. So they were quite clear about it. They made the pull-out drawer from the top. And so let me put this to the side, and I'll move this, and I'll come back to those afterwards. Right, so what you will get, let me put these over here first, is first of all, you'll get this very nice looking playmat. This playmat is made out of cloth, so it's not a board, and I do really like the fact that they try to keep that artistic side to this, which makes this very nice. I'm not an artist myself, but I do appreciate the little nuances of when a new designer tried to bring out these kind of games. So this is cloth. And then from here, we've got a bunch of wooden tokens. Oh, not wooden tokens, apologies. This is all cardboard. I'll punch up one. This isn't too bad. They're quite a decent thickness, as you can see. This little palette of paint, which is very cute looking. I'm pretty sure I can get a number of people to adopt this kind of game when they're new to the hobby. Decent looking instruction booklet. It has I feel like it has a linen feel to it. I might be wrong, but yeah, there's a bit of texture on here, so I think it's a linen. They might have done the upgrade for this, which I can't recall. It's been a while. So yeah, it is a relatively simple game. I'll explain more as I open it some more. So it comes with some sleeves, and let's take a look at this. So normally I don't have a tendency to open decks of cards, but I guess this is small enough that I could probably show you guys a little bit about it. And maybe you guys can take a look at what you're actually getting. Right, so there's a few parts here. So, right, let's start with this. So you can see at the back, it looks a little bit like a canvas. So from the front, this is your pieces of art. So what you're really trying to do, let me grab a sleeve here. Is you'll put this canvas into a sleeve. This is your canvas. So the main part of the game is essentially get you've got these transparent cards, which give you some nice piece of artwork. So this is essentially a bed falling from the sky, and it's called sudden. So I'm guessing someone who knows, had a dream about falling. Followed by this, essentially what looks like a vine going around the border with some leaves on it, and this called sanctuary. And then you have a giant mountain, which they refer to as obstacle. So the goal of the game is you find 3 transparent cards, you put them all together, and so what you get now, let's see, put this in the sleeve. So let's say this is our piece of art that we've just created. Wow. Then this is now the Southern Sanctuary, based on the floating bed with a mountain in the background and surrounded by some vines. So the goal of the game, we're meant to make 3 of these, and what we're really doing is we'll have these. Well, what we're actually doing is this is an art competition, and as an art competition, we have to fulfill 4 different, I guess, themes, because I don't really know art that well. Do apologize. And so if it fits the composition, we'll be awarded composition. So in the composition, it says we have to fill 1 of each of the criteria. So we have to have a red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And because I've done it just now, I was lucky enough to realize that I fulfilled this. So I will get a pink award for having done that. Then we'll get to check consistency to see whether we have exactly 6 of these icons in total. Luckily for us, there's exactly 6, and they are exactly what we need. So we will also be awarded the green. But this one says we need exactly 1. Unfortunately, we have 2, so we did not achieve the emphasis. And the last one is hierarchy, which means the number of suns is greater than everything else. Unfortunately, the number of suns is less than everything else, so we did not achieve the hierarchy either. So for this particular artwork, we will only get 2 ribbons. And so that's the aim of the game. We make as many of these. We count out the numbers of ribbons we have. So ideally, we try to focus on 1 of them. So this will then give us 3 ribbons. If we had 3 ribbons, we would have got 9 points. All right. Now, with all this different themes of the competition, which this would really add the variability of the game. So I don't think we're too worried about how it works. The good thing is at the back, they tell you exactly what variety means, in case you didn't know. So it's pretty handy. I do like that. So they didn't just tell you what this is, because you have to try and figure out what they mean by this. And if you didn't know, the fact that they gave you a quick guide is amazing. So other than that, that is a very quick setup. This is essentially just looking at a few pieces of artwork and card. You see that properly. All right. Other than that, we have some deluxe components that I've ordered. So by comparison, let's take a look. So this is the cardboard. This is the wooden token. It feels a little bit better. Thickness is better. Very neat. We have this neat little easel where you could showcase your artwork when you finished it. So that's pretty neat. The mini expansion adds, I guess, 2 concepts in there. One is called the award cards. So you've put one of these out, and everyone's trying to aim for also one of these, as well as to try and achieve their artwork type or theme in terms of the competition. So you could focus on that, as well as try and focus on getting the most sun across all the 3 paintings. It's an optional, I guess, point system if you wish. And then it also adds in a second part, which is called icons. So as you can see, it added two new icons. One of them is to take a bonus ribbon when you complete that piece of art, as well as you double the icon to the one on the left. So what that looks like is if that was pointed to that, then this is now worth 2 triangles and 2, I guess, swatches. That. Then we've got more pieces of art. No, actually, no. I can't tell if this is any better or not. I don't think we're really missing out without the mini expansion, other than the fact that it adds in these new icons as well as new achievements that you can try and create. So I do like, oh, that's a cool dragon. This is pointless. Looks like some weird explosion. Simple, some aeroplanes flying around, paper aeroplanes. Secret. So let me not waste too much of you guys' time. Speed this up a bit. Yep. So yeah, and that's all I really have for the mini expansion. Thanks for watching my video.